That call sign is going to make Asian American activists tear their hair out. This is the nuclear version of Andrew Yang's math jokes. Essentially, yes. It's really funny to me to see all the people who are commenting and getting offended on my behalf for a race that I am and for a nickname that I chose. It's never other Asians that are getting upset with me. They all find it hilarious. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, people who've never served in the military, because it's just military humor. It happens. We have really dark humor. We joke about race. We joke about death. We joke about everything. It's to an outside perspective, I can understand how it's kind of horrible, but in the moment when you're getting shelled, when you're getting shot at, kind of livens the mood up. Hey guys, I'm Gook of the International Battalion of the 12th Special Forces Brigade, Azov. Today we're going to be reacting to some of the comments that were left on the social media posts regarding my interview, so let's get right into it. Alright, so the first one says, LMAO, when I heard him say, "Hello Gook," I almost spit out my drink. Thank God he went into explaining that. Yeah, that's honestly the reaction that I get from either British people or other American people. Anybody who knows the history about that term, they always clarify, hey, can we call you that? Like, I feel really uncomfortable calling you that. It's totally fine. Chose it myself, so there's not a problem. I personally find it hilarious, which is why I chose it. It's not very often that you get to choose your own nickname. In the States, we're always just addressed by our last name, so saw an opportunity and I took it. Azov Brigade said he can't take part, but said he can take part, but only if they call him slurs. I'd be down for that. So my nickname was either going to be Squinty or Gook, so we went with Gook. Either way, I'll respond. I responded to "Hey you," I responded to slurs, I responded to anything. It's the Army. People have soft skin nowadays, I guess. It's the Army. For people wondering about the call sign, each soldier chooses their own. Yeah, like I previously mentioned, I chose it myself. Again, you don't really get the opportunity to choose your nickname very often in life, so saw an opportunity and I took it. We work in a profession where your life can kind of just get snuffed out like that, so can't take yourself too seriously. All right, you bring on an Asian and codename him Gook. I don't even want to know what you'd call a black recruit. I mean, again, it's Army humor. We have a black recruit. His name is Christian. That is his chosen call sign. Everybody chooses their own call sign. I cannot stress that enough. It's not given to you. It's unless you screw up really badly and then you have a meme nickname. It's just you get to choose your own. It's not something that is usually given to people. You guys really couldn't think of a better nickname. I guess by you guys they mean me. Again, it was that or Squinty or Ching Chong, but Ching Chong seemed kind of on the nose. Gook was a little bit more subtle. Squinty was also a little bit on the nose. Again, Gook's just a little more subtle, so we went with that. A foreigner calling a Korean, that is crazy. I mean it comes from Hanguk or Miguk during the Korean War, so it's essentially just calling. My father's Korean, so it's just essentially calling out my father's side. My father's Korean, my mother's Chinese, kind of an odd mix. They usually, don't get along too well. My parents only figured that out after they had 3 kids, though. So, kind of grateful, because I like my brothers, but here we are. Bro, even Azov has DEI now. I guess I'm a diversity hire. I've been a sapper for, this is going on my 7th year now. So I guess that makes me a diversity hire. Still have all my fingers, all my toes. Haven't blown myself up yet, but no, I guess it's just a DEI hire. Gook, an American of Chinese Korean descent. This is too on the nose not to be satire. I mean, no, it's not really satire at all. Yeah, you're right. Again, nobody chose it for me. Chose it for myself. Laugh a little in life. People don't laugh enough. He died yesterday. I always knew I was slow, but I didn't think I was so slow that I'd miss my own death. That one made me chuckle. I didn't realize I had died. It made everybody on the base chuckle too. They said I looked pretty good for a dead man. Unfortunately, I thought I would hurt less, like my body would be less broken down when I died, but I guess this is purgatory and I messed up in life. His call sign would be considered, I'm guessing, offensive here, but in Ukraine it's not. Now, the Ukrainians don't even know what Gook means. They just assume it's just a random word that I chose for myself. They don't know the etymology of it. They don't know the history behind it. I just tell them, hey, my name's Gook, and they're like, cool, okay, that's Gook. It's all the British people and any of the Commonwealth countries, actually. A lot of the Aussies know, a lot of the Kiwis know too, and the other Americans. They're the always ones taken aback. They're like, oh, did you get that? Like, can I call you that? Where'd you get that nickname? And I always tell them I chose it myself. I think it's hilarious. For the first couple of days, they're always a little uncomfortable and a little worried about it. But then after that, it just becomes my name. They just say, hey, Gook, and that's me. Went to airborne school with this dude. Do remember you. That was a lot of fun, except for the last jump. That last jump was kind of butt when the I think it was a captain shattered her pelvis, and it was our night jump, and everybody was really excited to be done with airborne school, and we were just standing at the gathering point for, what was it, like an hour and a half, and then everybody was, you know, bitching and moaning like, what the heck's taking so long, and then the ambulance rolled out. So that was a fun one. I know this guy. He was training in class 12. Yeah, a lot of us, most of us actually, most of us are still alive from class 12 from the Legion. So I guess that does speak a little bit on their training. Yeah, miss you, man. And another one. Hey, I know that guy. That was my ride or die battle. This is actually from a guy that I deployed to Iraq with. Miss you too. Miss my whole deployment squad. If you guys see this. Hope you guys are all doing well, and yeah. And on a slightly more positive note, this is honestly weird to me because I've never considered joining Azov until I saw this guy just now. I felt like I've met many like him when I was active duty. Man, if you wanna try out, if you wanna come on over, or if anybody wants to support us, just check the link down in the description. Again, man, it's the army. The army's a different culture. The brotherhood is totally different than what you would ever get in civilian life. The humor's different. Everything's different. The people are different. The motivation's different. Having that purpose is it's really hard to find in civilian life. So if you do want to join, if anybody else wants to join, or you do want to support Azov, check the link down in the description.